Hey, my name is John Luna and I'm a freelance DP based out of New York City. I've been a fan of Lumix since I began my professional career around 2018 with the Lumix GH5S, which is the camera I'm actually using right now. Lumix is known for jam-packing their cameras with professional video features before other camera companies, so I'm glad I get to test out the S5IIX. I'm going to talk about what's new compared to the S5 II, show some sample footage, and go over some use cases. The S5IIX has all of the same great video features, including the dual native sensor, phase detect autofocus, dual image stabilization, open gate 6K, and more. The main differences are in the recording options. On the S5IIX, you can now record in the All-I codec. All-I codecs generally perform better than long GLP for scenes that require more detail, especially in motion. If you're filming things like an interview or static objects, long GLP is probably better because there's not much going on and the files are much smaller. All-intra, the S5IIX can record 4 to 210-bit up to 600 megabits per second to a fast enough SD card. If that's not high enough, you can record All-I up to 800 megabits per second to an SSD. That's another new feature on the 2X. You can record to an SSD, which opens up the ability to shoot an even higher quality. ProRes. You can record ProRes 422 HQ up to 5.8K at 30p using an SSD. But ProRes isn't limited to an SSD. If you don't need to record in such high resolution, but you still want to maintain the highest level of quality, you can record in Full HD, ProRes 422 HQ up to 60p on an SD card. You might be wondering, why shoot in ProRes? ProRes is one of the most popular codecs in the film industry. It's much less compressed, so it retains really high quality, and playback and editing is smoother too, and more so when paired with an SSD. There's no need to create proxies, which slows you down. The downside, however, really large file sizes. But as they say, time is money. There are several SSD options on the market, and Sandisk recently came out with the PRO-BLADE. It can be inserted into a top or side handle for a sleeker camera build. Another new feature you may love is the ability to shoot RAW to an external recorder. The S5IIX allows you to shoot in both ProRes RAW and Blackmagic RAW using an Atomos or Blackmagic Video Assist. Recording in RAW gives you even more power in post. You get better color depth with 12-bit versus 10-bit. This gives you more flexibility to push and pull your color grading, and RAW lets you change your metadata, like ISO and white balance, so it's also more forgiving. And last but not least, the S5IIX gives you live streaming capabilities through Ethernet, Wi-Fi, or USB-C connections. You can stream directly to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and more. Streaming through Wi-Fi or USB is great for quick and simple streams. No need for additional hardware, you just stream directly from the camera to your phone. For more complex streams that need overlays, you can go the Ethernet route, as you can connect to your computer and stream through software like OBS. Via Ethernet, you can stream up to 4K at 60p, 15 megabits per second. Via USB-C, up to 4K 30p at 12.5 megabits per second. Via Wi-Fi up to Full HD, 60p at 16 megabits per second. There's a $200 price difference between the S5 II and the 2X, but with the ability to shoot All-intra, have ProRes, SSD recording, RAW capability included, and the ability to live stream directly from the camera, I think the S5IIX is an easy choice if you're a professional filmmaker. They're both really awesome and capable cameras, so you really can't go wrong with either. It's just a matter of if you need those extra features. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching this video, and subscribe to Adorama TV.